Hey there, it's another tarot sesh with the Cannastrologer. My name is Abby, and today we are doing a special read called The 13 Moons of 2023. What I'm going to be doing is pulling 3 different decks for the 13 moons. We actually have 13 this year because in August we also have a rare blue moon, so it's like an extra one. But I'm going to be pulling cards from 3 different decks, and for each one of the moons, we'll have messages for it. So this is for the entire collective. Take it as it resonates. Obviously, it's not going to be the same message or messages for every single person. But, if it resonates at all, then there's messages in here for you. That said, let's celebrate and go into 2023 and see what it's going to look like. I'm starting out with a Magickal Spellcards deck by Lucy Cavendish. She's like, I love her decks. She's got a lot of great decks. So what I'm going to do is just pull all 13 first per deck, and then stack it, and then we'll go back and read the messages. And I'm only doing full moons, not new moons. The dark moons, which is technically a full moon, is just covered, so it's dark or whatever in the shot, whatever. So anyway, let's get on with it. We're going to start out with January, the full wolf moon for our collective. Thank you, that came right out. We've got new beginnings for January. I mean, it's a butterfly. I guess some places throughout the world there's butterflies in January, but it's number 44, divine number. Excuse me. Let this magic and my spell clear the space in which I dwell. This is a time for clearing, and I said I was going to talk about these afterwards, but I do want to look at them. Time for like clearing new things and cleaning and getting ready for spring cleaning too, but this is beautiful. New beginning at the beginning of a year. Okay, so for February, for the full snow moon, what do we have for February for the full snow moon? From Magickal Spellcards. Spirits. I like it. February, love. So for the full snow moon in February, we have love. Number 1. Powerful. So then now what do we have, spirits, for March? The full warm moon. Full warm moon, please, spirits. I'm doing this on, well, it's almost the eve, or New Year's Eve, but the eve of New Year's Eve. Getting ready for the new year. Okay, full warm moon, March, please. This doesn't want to come out. Full warm moon, please, March. What do we have for our collective? Okay, I'm going to pull the one that I see on top because there was 2. We've got number 32, confidence. By earth and air, water and fire, let my confidence take light, burn higher. We will go through these again. Then what do we have for April? Full pink moon. Number 18, best possible decision. Artemis, goddess of the bow, help me see what must be known. A lot of blue. Full flower moon, please, in May. Full flower moon in May. What do we have, spirits? Full flower moon in May. It's funny, I was just talking about a blue moon, and then we pulled out all these blue cards. Maybe there's a theme there. So we've got number 21. Sensuality, your freedom flowing from far away. I dance, I love, I laugh, I play. 21, and that is May. June, what do we have for the full strawberry moon? Okay, that bounced right out. Number 24, magical powers. This is in June. I weave and clear, I cast and know magic secrets to me now show. That feels like a very powerful month. Like we'll be coming into full power then. What do we have for July during the full BuckMoon, please? Full BuckMoon in July. Oh, okay. I'm going to take the one that fell upright. There's two of them that fell. One was face down, one was upright. So number 41, imagination. Imagination now sets me free. Divine ones, I send my thanks to thee. Ooh, I like that. Especially coming off of the magical powers. It's like, I feel like in that time frame you might get like a download. And then that's like giving thanks and gratitude towards the spirits, which they fully appreciate. Lots of blessings come from that. So also great time for manifesting and giving thanks. Okay, so then what do we have? August, the full Sturgeon moon. This is the first of the 2 moons. In August, the full Sturgeon moon, please. What do we have for the full Sturgeon moon? This is August. Thank you, spirits. Oh, beautiful. Number 23, romance. So in February we have love, and in August, the beginning of August, we've got romance. Now what do we have for the blue moon? Late August. Whoa. Wow. Number 11, passion. So that's going to be a very active month for the general collective. Some high energy there. What do we have for September? The full harvest moon. Okay, we had several fall. I'm taking only the top. Beauty, number 4. Might have a focus on beauty. I have form, which is divine. I allow what is within to shine. October, the full HuntersMoon. Please, spirits. October, full HuntersMoon. Now, do you see like the color pattern? It's really the color, like it's really crazy how it's all fallen out. So we have fertility. Wow, guys. For those of you who can get pregnant, I see romance, passion, beauty that changes within, self-love, but then fertility. Now, for those of you that are with somebody, this potential for childbearing there, but also for those of us, it could be others of us, it could be talking about like fertility of new projects and new relationships of other sorts, things like that. Even still, that's beautiful. All right, then November, the full BeaverMoon, please. What do we have for the full BeaverMoon? Full Beaver, whoa, full BeaverMoon. For our collective, please, full BeaverMoon. This is for November, the full BeaverMoon. Thank you. This is, oh, nice. Oh, there's 2 of them. Harvest, and that makes sense in November. As the waves of the ocean are infinite, as the trees in the forest grow tall, let my work now bring me to harvest. I am ready to receive my all. That's perfectly timed. I mean, makes sense, right? Number 43. And then for the last of the 13 moons, we've got December, the full ColdMoon. What do we have for December? Whoa! Okay. Oh, wow. This is incredible, guys. This is what fell out. Well, it was the bottom. There's 2 cards. This was at the bottom. I said 13 moons. This is card number 13. How cool is that? It's called it's energy. All a light inside my fire divine. Energy fill me, make me shine. So that'll be the end of 2023. Wow. I love that. Funny. So as we end the the year 2022, bottom of the deck, letting go. I can't be any more real than that. Collective. That's crazy. Okay. I love it. Already into this. All right, so the next deck that we're gonna use here, I have to roll up my sleeves. This makes me look so huge, but guys, this is a blanket jacket. I don't know who makes it or anything like that. It was given to me, and it's one thing that I really just love. Okay, so we're gonna build on top of this. All of these are pre-shuffled. I don't feel like I really need to shuffle more. But this is the Herbcrafters Tarot. And so what I like about these is it's like a normal tarot deck. So the card will represent itself as does, regular tarot. But then there's a secondary meaning to these cards with the corresponding herbs and different plants and stuff. And so that's what I've always enjoyed about it. Okay, so we're going to start now with the January full wolf moon. Say that 5 times fast. New beginnings in January, please, spirits. Whoa, that came right out. The last one did too, did it not? 5 of Earth, slippery elm. So 5 of Pentacles. This is coming out of the cold. That makes a lot of sense. We're in the January cold winter months, literally. Many of us are coming, from off of Christmas and the holidays and gift giving, and have to kind of get back to money in the bank, and it's kind of that energy. I don't think it's like negative, like where you've been left out of cold, but maybe some of you have left out in the cold, and you're going to be recouping from that, basically. I don't think that's being left out in the cold in January. I feel like that's actually more coming from being left out in the cold. It actually kind of fell sideways, so you can take it either way. Take it as it resonates, but that's just going to be the general energy, because we are doing for the mass collective here. Okay, so February, the full snow moon. What do we have for February, please, for our collective? Full snow moon, please. Sound like I said snowman. Oh. 7 of water, opportunity. This is emotions, feelings, great with love, but I feel like there's going to be opportunity abounding for all of us, within the collective. Corresponding plant is the birch tree, which grows by water. So, all right, then we've got the March full worm moon. March full worm moon. Okay, that's way too many. Just gonna put those back. Not even gonna look at those because they all fell face down. Thank you. So this is the curandera. This is like in Spanish or something, and I'm sorry, I'm kind of embarrassed. I don't really speak it well. Curandera of water, seaweed, and I want to say that's the king. Yes, it's the king of water, king of cups, and it's somebody that rules with their emotion, their heart. Very emotional, both good feelings and can go deep. Obviously a ruler, a leader, very fair, loving, honest, loyal. Okay, so let's move forward. We'll get more when we come back and talk about the month by month. So let's do April, the full pink moon. Full pink moon, please, for Herbcrafter Tarot. Four of Earth, Willow. So this is holding on to what you have. It's interesting. It's the fourth month for number 4 card. It's clarifying best possible decision. I think that, you know, holding on to your money, making decisions, how to save, that type of thing. You're still in like the springtime season as we go into summer. So, okay, so then we've got the May full flower moon. Full flower moon. May full, oh, thank you, spirits. The Haya of Air, catnip. Hayas are, I want to say they are the warrior. No, not the warriors. They might be the page. I'll double check here in just a second because they all mean something different. But yeah, catnip. So this is, you know, making kitties feel good. And that's, you know, feeling good. That's sensuality. Clarifying that card. Like I said, we're going to get more into it in just a bit. Okay, now let's clarify June, the full strawberry moon. June, full strawberry moon. What do we have for the June full strawberry? Oh, 9 of water, peach. And this is talking about wishes and dreams coming true, like wishes fulfilled, happiness. And it's clarifying magical powers in the middle of June, or, you know, in June. So this is definitely like ooh, my ear just started ringing. Something going to be coming to fruition, downloads. Like I heard awakening for a lot of you. So that's exciting, an exciting time. Blossoming, things will be blossoming. Okay, so imagination. July full BuckMoon, please. July full BuckMoon. Clarifying imagination. July full BuckMoon. Thank you. We've got number 12, the Hanged One, Burdock. So it's the Hanged Man. Putting yourself into a different, looking at things from a different perspective, using your imagination. That actually makes a lot of sense. Okay, then we've got August, the full Sturgeon moon in August. Let's clarify the full Sturgeon moon. Thank you. Curandera of Earth, Sweetgrass, so the King of Earth. That's Big Daddy right there. Pentacles. That's Abundance Coin. He's a very loving. He's a very loving king. Family man. But he also works a lot. Like that's all he focuses on. I mean, he focuses on taking care of his family, making sure that everybody's taken care of. But he's working, doing that. Then we've got the blue moon, August, the full blue moon. Full blue moon, please. Okay. 7 of Earth, so planting of a seed. Ooh, interesting, guys, because remember, there's beauty and then fertility in 2 months. Ooh. But also, planting of a seed, yes, but also establishing firm roots and grounding and watering, you know, your projects and different things to watch them grow. It's like the beginning of something new, right? It's not a new beginning necessarily, but it's like just, you know, keeping projects going and making sure that there's support and really helping things cultivate. Yeah. Okay, so then we've got the September full harvest moon, clarifying beauty. September full harvest moon, please, spirits. Thank you. Adelita of fire. Cayenne. Ooh, spicy. And you've got Beauty, which is a nice fire red color. I actually love that. Okay, then we've got October full Hunter's Moon, clarifying fertility. Ooh, that flipped right over. Ooh, so we've got the Ten of Air, Alfalfa. There may be some endings here. It's really interesting. But there may be some endings, but when there's new endings, there's also new beginnings. And I'll be interested to see what the actual definition in this is for that is. So then we've got the November full Beaver Moon. What do we have for the November full Beaver Moon? That's too many. Okay, that came out. The High Priestess, Mugwort, number 2. That's beautiful. In November, full Beaver Moon. Harvest, the High Priestess. Interesting. Okay, and then finally, number 13, our December full Cold Moon. What do we have for our 2023 December full Cold Moon, please, spirits? Thank you. The Four of Fire, Elder. I love that. So Four of Fire, Four of Wands is, you know, establishing house, home, foundation. You know, it's like structure, if you will, 4 corners of a anything, right? Of a building. And it also talks about passion and stability and things like that. And at the end of the year, that's a really great energy to be going into for the following year. So I love that. Underneath the deck, we've got the Haya of Earth. I believe that's the Page of Earth, Linden. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Where am I putting these? All right. Then last but not least, we've got the crystal message card. So I'm going to attach a companion crystal or stone to each one of these reads. I just saw 222 on the clock just a second ago. All right, let's do this last one. Crystal message card for January, the full WolfMoon. Okay. Man, January has just been popping out for every single one. Botswana Agate, Excellence. Let's pull for the February full SnowMoon. February full SnowMoon. Thank you. Tiger Eye, Personal Power. The March full WormMoon. March full WormMoon. Amazonite, Harmony. Then we've got the April full Pink Moon. April full Pink Moon. Thank you. Crazy Lace Agate, New Cycle. This is going into the summer. Well, it's still spring. Anyway, May full FlowerMoon. May full FlowerMoon. Could be a new cycle for anything. May full FlowerMoon. Wow, that flipped almost on top of May. Rutilated Quartz. I have that somewhere. It's right here. Rutilated Quartz. And that's Manifestation. Then we've got, what are we on? The full StrawberryMoon in June. Full StrawberryMoon in June. Thank you. Oh, that's beautiful. Leopard Skin Jasper, Silence. Then the July full BuckMoon. Thank you. Serpentine transformation. That feels very scorpionic to me. August, the full Sturgeon moon, the first of the two. Scenic Jasper, change of scenery. Then we have the second August moon, the blue moon. Full blue moon in August. Thank you. Hawk's Eye, higher perspective. Very cool. Then September, the full harvest moon. Funny too, like black stones fell right next to each other. But it's black tourmaline protection. October, the full HuntersMoon. Okay. Ooh, interesting. It's the Turritella Agate, boundaries. And that's clarifying the Ten of Air, Ten of Swords. So I think you're definitely going to be ending something. Maybe somebody crosses boundaries with you. I don't know. You'll be definitely ending a cycle there. But also it could be, so for instance, like that's the month of October. That's the end of people's birth years in that month. So it's end of that cycle. Like you can look at it a bunch of different ways. Okay, so November, full BeaverMoon. Wow, that came right out. That shot right out. Fancy Jasper, self-worth in November. And then finally, December, the full ColdMoon, and that was immediate. I like it though. Moss Agate, it's a deep, dark green, you know, December green. And that stands for nature. Oh, I really love December's energy. Again, energy, love that. And, oh, guys. Underneath the deck, the energy for the entire year of 2023, and I was just talking about the color green, emerald, prosperity. Oh, I love this so much. I mean, that's like almost the color of this. So I'm just going to start out by reading the energy for 2023. Emerald, a heart chakra crystal, opens you up to the abundance of the universe. As long as what you want is your heart's desire, Emerald will help you attract it into your life. It connects you to the frequency of divine love and reminds you that you are worthy and deserving of prosperity and success. So that is the energy that we are going to go into 2023 with the entire year. Prosperity. I love that. Okay, so let's start very quickly with January. This is for the full wolf moon. We've got number 44, new beginnings. Let this magic and my spell clear the space in which I dwell. Then clarifying that is the 5 of earth. And it stands for slippery elm. All right. So, new beginnings. A new beginning would indeed be best for you at this time. The question is how to create this in the very best way. Cast the spell and allow the magic that flows forth to guide you to a place and path where you are not repeating and recycling. But where there is a true sense of newness, discovery, and wonder. You are now creating a beautiful, brave moment of opportunity. Live as if you are on the verge of a most wonderful discovery. So the new beginning spell talks about taking a broom and sweeping, everything out from your front door and sweeping it out of the house. And it's funny because then you have the slippery elm. And I'm wondering if slippery elm might be like you can actually make a broom out of that or something. Because there's always reasons why these elementals also, connect with the reading. But, you know, again, Five of Earth is talking about being left out in the cold. In this case, I also feel like you're just like walking away from it. Basically, economic and physical hardship may cause stress. Setbacks can take you by surprise and reduce vitality. Alienation from your support system compounds the issue. While slippery elm is a valued botanical, for the first few years of life, the bark provides medicine for inflammation and materials for baskets. Its health is threatened by Dutch elm disease. All trees eventually become susceptible. Slippery elm teaches that even in hard times, we have access to our resources if we do not lose faith. You have the skills to protect what remains and make it through this crisis. Create a warm and comforting place to hole up while your situation improves. And see, that's like what I was saying at the very beginning. I feel like this is us coming off of the holidays, coming off of, gift giving season and all of that, and like, rekindling our finances, rebuilding all of that. But you have the power and the skills to be able to hold on to what you already have and be able to potentially even save some. Then we've got Botswana agate, excellence. And the fine lines in Botswana agate remind us that excellence often requires being meticulous, precise, and paying attention to detail. Botswana agate encourages you to set high standards and strive excellence. Don't settle for mediocrity. It only takes a little extra push to make the ordinary extraordinary. So take pride in what you do. You'll go the extra distance to reach your highest potential. Just say, I strive for excellence. That's what it's about. New beginnings and striving for excellence. I think that's beautiful. I'm going to take a sip of coffee. It's like midnight and I'm drinking like 6 shots of coffee right now. This is why I don't sleep. Okay, so then let's go into February. February for the full snow moon. We've got love for February, Valentine's Day. Aphrodite, I call to thee to bring a true love here to me. Say that 5 times. 7 of water, birch. It's more cup energy, emotions, feelings. But this more talks about opportunities. It could be opportunities in love. You could be out there in the dating scene for you singles. Lots of opportunity out there. For those of you already together, there's lots of opportunities together to recreate love, to take love to the next, to the next level. I feel like, to be able to do fun things together and travel and see the world, and it's just a really nice cleansing feel. The colors that stick out to me, and these are like a beautiful deep blue, but then also like this goldenrod or tiger's eye. So then we've got tiger's eye, personal power. Tiger eye opens you to energy and symbolic characteristics of a tiger. It empowers you to recognize and reinforce your strength, courage, and leadership ability. Tiger eye gives you the confidence and determination to take bold action. It encourages independence and self-reliance and helps to erase any issues of self-doubt you may have. Affirmation, I am courageous, I am powerful, I am confident. I love that. I love that. For February. I'm surprised. Well, never mind. I was going to say, I'm surprised Nerd didn't fall because I'm acting like one. Just teasing. They don't have that spell. All right, so then we've got March, the full worm moon, confidence. And actually, it's interesting because personal power, tiger's eye came in February, and now we've got confidence coming in. Get that tiger's eye in February if you don't already have it. Make sure if you already have it, you use it in February, because that's going to bring in this energy coming into March. Confidence. By earth and air, water and fire, let my confidence take light, burn higher. Sorry. So then we've got the Coriandra of water. Forgive. I have to put this down. Oh, and actually, I need to read what number 32, confidence, is. Let me do that first. So, The universe is asking you to believe in yourself just as it believes in you and your worth. Know and believe your strengths and begin to cherish what makes you different. Confidence is all about enjoying the undeniable fact that you are not like anyone else in some very important ways, and your contribution is important to the evolution of the planet. Understanding and knowing you have a purpose and you are needed will help you bloom and do and be more than ever before. So this is just like a big boost of confidence and energy. Getting out of that winter slum, if you will. Okay. Then we've got the Curiandera of water. Yeah, all kings came out. So, don't live in the shallows, live in the depths. Strengthen your bones in the ocean's ebb and flow. Rock gently on the water, heed the siren's song. I love that. So, the Curiandera of water flows through life with ease. She never hides her feelings nor lets them overtake her. She understands emotions and have cycles too, and she easily navigates their changes. That's done with the energy of the moon. And we're doing the moons, the 13 moons of 2023. She remembers that our first home was the sea, and to the sea we shall return. She makes time for daily rituals that bring deep healing. She washes away inner turmoil as she cleanses and bathes. She knows seaweed nourishes her body, and she enjoys snacking on the salty treat. People are drawn to her open heart and comforting embrace. Her counsel brings a sense of calm and well-being. That's beautiful. So maybe, go eat sushi or something in March with the full worm moon. That's really, it's a really pretty, really pretty meaning. I feel like, confidence, you've got, it's the King of Cups, and you have to have confidence in order to be a king, right? So, the magical mantra, by earth and air, water and fire, let my confidence take light, burn higher. Chant that, and that's going to help you bring in a feeling of confidence. Just meditate on that. Not only will it bring confidence, but I feel like, this is going to bring a certain amount of harmony this month to you as well. This is calling for you to bring in the stone Amazonite. This looks bluish, more bluish in this picture, but it's actually more of like a greenish color. I don't know if I have some out here right now. I don't think I do. The blue-green color in Amazonite combines the throat and the heart chakras, prompting you to communicate from the heart and speak in a loving way. Amazonite brings balance, harmony, and the ability to see both sides of an issue. It keeps strife at bay by helping you to focus on kindness rather than proving your point. Affirmation, I am a calm and harmonious person. I speak words that are kind, supportive, and loving. And I'll tell you what, too. Especially as a king of water, empowering that energy, it's good that you have a sense of balance when it comes to being able to use your heart and communicate that in the correct way. But it also takes a certain level of confidence to be able to do that as well. And so these are all the elements that you'll need in order to embrace that king-like energy for that month. That's really pretty. So then we've got April, the full pink moon. Best possible decision. Artemis, goddess of the bow, help me see what must be known. This is talking about truth, finding out truth, making the best possible decision with what you have. You will soon have divine aid regarding the important decisions you're about to make. Take a deep breath and work this magic. You are being given the energetic solution to life's muddles, unclear thoughts, and the seesawing of your mind. Soon you will be clear, direct, and, like an arrow from the bow of the goddess Artemis, straight and true. So this is just, basically saying have faith. I feel like the 18th of the month has something very strong to do with whatever the situation is. So just mark that in your calendars or something. But the 18th of April. Then we've got, that's clarified by the Four of Earth. This is holding on, taking into account what you have, like finances, counting, not just counting coins, counting your blessings, is what I heard too. And it's interesting because this does often pop up right before somebody's starting a new cycle. It's like when you're getting ready to start like a new job, for instance, you're already counting the money that you already have because now you're planning on what you're going to make, to add to that. At least that's what I've always done. But the willow, it has significance to that as well. So let's see. So the willow says, be a wise steward of your resources, be flexible yet sturdy, strong roots help young sprouts grow. So build a foundation for future harvests. A tea made from willow branches is used as a rooting hormone that helps other plants grow. Give thanks to those who have given your life roots. Be as generous in sharing your gifts as your teachers have been with you. Yeah, because see, the Four of Pentacles is about holding on and taking into account of what you have. So that Spirit's saying, be generous with what you have. If you've got that to share, be also realistic. But I believe it has a lot to do with the new cycle that's coming in. So Crazy Lace Agate has patterns of lines and circles. Is there someone or something in your life that repeatedly drives you crazy? Do you have unhealthy patterns of behavior that keep you stuck? Crazy Lace Agate releases the repetitive loop, frees you from frustration, and gives you the courage and hope to start again. Affirmation, I am ready for a new cycle to begin. And I love that too, because you can't really truly embrace any kind of new cycle if you haven't completely closed out one of the old. You only have a certain amount, I don't want to say a certain amount of energetic space or whatever, but you can only handle and balance so much, right? So when you make space for something new, you have to get rid of something old. That's really nice. And you'll be making the best possible decision. And that answer will come clearly. So then we've got the full flower moon in May. Number 21, sensuality. Your freedom flowing from far away. I dance, I love, I laugh, I play. So this says you might be aware that you have some issues around your sexuality. Many people feel guilt around sex. This is not anything new. Guilt and shame disconnect us from a great source of self-love, energy, power, and worth. The spell will assist you in expressing yourself sensually, becoming freer and less concerned about judgment. You will be able to revel in sensual enjoyment without obligation, cost, loss of freedom, or guilt. Be free and happy in your sensual, sovereign self. So this, you can repeat these words if you want to know what this spell is. It's a mermaid magic sensuality spell. Use salt water and spray your altar area and chant 3 times. World, you now see me, wild and open, clear and free. I draw now to me the siren song of the sea. Your freedom flowing from far away. I dance, I love, I laugh, I play. And by the power of 3 by 3, as I do will, so mote it be. So there you go for the month of May. Then we've got the Haya of Air. And Hayas are, I want to say they're pages. I believe they are. Yeah, they correspond to pages. So the page of, okay, so the page of air, page of swords is usually like a spy type energy. They're always watching and watching other people. But the meaning to this card is different. It's return to beginner's mind. First thought, best thought. Make mischief with a sleeping cat. Like, the High of Air invites everything to be her teacher. She observes the cat and playfully follows her into the catnip. Like this herb that grows wild through the garden, she lets the world around her inform the direction she takes. She approaches learning with the innocence of a child. She may revisit a well-known subject with the curiosity of a beginner. Just as catnip settles emotions with its refreshing medicine, she sets her feelings aside and communicates her observations and questions clearly. So questions, observations, that is still like watching and that type of thing. But in this way, it's more like you're learning things. And I feel like, this, the month before, you're starting a new cycle. I feel like in this month, you're still observing and learning and going through this new process, right? And also manifesting with rutilated quartz. So rutilated quartz is quartz with strands of rutile running through it. The gold-colored rutile brings manifestation, and the quartz amplifies the energy. Are you focused on what you want or don't want? Keep in mind that whatever you focus on is being amplified, good and bad. Be mindful of where you are putting your attention. By affirmation, by staying focused on what I want, I manifest it. So you might be observing that as well. Take that into account with your sensuality and maybe something that you want to manifest there. Okay, then we've got the June full strawberry moon. Magical powers, number 24. All right, so this is a great one. The universe would like you to reconnect with your intuitive, instinctual, mythic persona. Work this spell before performing any others, since without magical energy, it's difficult to weave true enchantment. To see the wonder of the moon, the glory of the sun, and the new beginning of the unfurling bud. So I weave and clear, I cast and know, magic secrets to now me show. Okay, this one's short too, so I'll just read the whole part, or the whole chant. You're supposed to visualize a circle, a circle of light, silver light around you. And once you have breathed all of this in, surrounded by like stillness or candlelight, you then repeat this 3 times. Merlin Morrigan, I ask you now to bring me magic, show me how. To weave and clear, to cast and know, magic secrets to now me show. And by the power of 3 by 3, as I do will, so mote it be. It's beautiful. All right, then we've got the 9 of water, peach. This is all about wish fulfillment. Also, these are peach blossoms, and I feel like this is maybe around the same time that, peaches will be growing, that type of thing. But the 9 of water, the peach, it's juicy, it's delicious. I want to see if there's anything else. Celebrate the pleasures of life. Delicate blossoms ripen into succulent fruit. Enjoy your own sweet company. So that's beautiful. And then leopard skin jasper, silence. The totem animal for this gemstone is the leopard. When stalking their prey, leopards are focused and silent. Leopard skin jasper encourages you to do the same. Silence has strength. Work on your goal, but keep quiet about it until it is ready to be shown to the world. I get it now. Revealing something too soon will dissipate its energy. Keep it sacred by keeping it a secret for now. Affirmation, I am quiet, I am humble, I don't need the approval of others to validate my efforts and my worth. Okay, I know why this card came out. Because of magical powers. When you're practicing magic, it's more powerful to keep it to yourself. That's why they always say witches don't talk about their spells and stuff like that. A lot of that's really changed, especially since we're having like this resurgence of just, witchcraft and witches coming to the surface again and coming out of hiding, basically, is what I want to say. And there's going to be a lot more, not just with witches per se, but a lot more like deep esoteric sects, not what you think. SECTS. I can't talk tonight right now. There's going to be some deep esoteric groups, I should say, that will be coming out of the woodwork and speaking up a lot more as spirituality kind of comes to a rise. And I do believe that that's going to be coming out of 2023. But that said, there's many more of us that are just getting into magic and getting into manifestation. And when you start embracing your magical powers, it's really, really important to just keep it in silence. Number one, there's some people that think you're crazy, and that's okay. It, sometimes feels like that. But it's like when things really manifest and it like comes to fruition, it is pure magic. And it's better to do that in silence. Also, that's like when you manifest, you get that wish fulfillment, and I think that's what this is. It's like, that juiciness, that pleasure from a peach. It's beautiful, the blossoms and everything. So I love that energy for June. I think I went on a tangent there. Then we have got July, the full BuckMoon. This is number 41, Imagination. So, I just dropped one. Okay, so this chant you're supposed to do for repeat 3 times. Myself reconnected to ways of old, imagination now sets me free. Divine ones, I send my thanks to thee, and by the power of 3 by 3 as I do will, so mote it be. Imagination now sets me free. Divine ones, I send my thanks to thee. It's nice. So it's entirely possible that you may have heard the power of imagination being diminished as silly fantasy or dreaming when you were young. So many of us have had our wings of our imagination clipped by well-meaning parents, teachers, and/or cultures, but to lose this is to lose a part of our true magic. Imagination is, as Einstein said, more important than intelligence. Through imagination, we create our world. We see into our future, shape ourselves, understand our dreams, and share our experiences. Through imagination, we have play and story, truths and myths, legends and wonders, which all ignite our relationship to the marvel of the world. Unleash the wonders of your imagination and let it weave its magic in your life. The universe asks you to. So that's really beautiful energy. I love this card for you, for everybody. Then we've got the Hanged One. So this is talking about using your imagination. I was just talking about, when you really bring magic into your life. And people saying you're crazy and stuff. But the Hanged One, the Hanged Man, is talking about putting yourself in suspension, taking a break, taking a step back from the world, and looking at things with a different perspective. And that's exactly what the imagination card was just talking about. Looking at everything in a new light, or even an old light, like when we were kids again, right? And I believe what that's going to do is help bring in this a feeling, an energy of transformation, which is serpentine. Serpentine looks and feels like the skin of a serpent. Snakes have the ability to shed their outgrown skin, and serpentine symbolically helps you to do the same. Determine what needs to be released in your life so that something new can come in. Serpentine helps you implement transformation, transition, and change in your life. Affirmation: it is safe to let go. I know that nothing is ever taken away unless something better is coming. Use your imagination on that. You can manifest exactly everything that you want. Sorry, excuse me. I gotta get these. Gotta get the cards I dropped. All right. Then we've got for the August full Sturgeon Moon, number 23, Romance. Romance, it is a sacred power. Let it come to me this hour. It's interesting because the number 23, I always say this about this number. 23 is the number of chromosomes it takes for DNA. and that makes up DNA or whatever. And in order to make DNA, in order to make life, you have to, have some romance, do the thing. And anyway, so it's having sex. So romance, it is a sacred power. Let it come to me this hour. Calling in romance for July. Let's see. Yeah, that's what you're supposed to chant 3 times. Just romance, it is a sacred power. Let it come to me this hour 3 times at your altar. Boom. You can burn a candle. You can anoint yourself with oils. Not only is it about, love with another person, but it talks about self-love. Not necessarily self-romance, but self-love. So it says the universe is prompting you to invite some magic back into your life or relationship. Get to it. All else can wait until the spell has helped you recapture your divinity. So, saying you need to get back to it in the month of July. Then we've got the King of Coins, because I feel like Big Daddy's coming in. This is freaking great. Corresponding plant is sweetgrass. The living earth is our greatest teacher. Braided together, love, health, and wealth, then give it away. Let a holy fragrance bring you home. Several strands of sweetgrass. The curandera of earth knows that when we share the sweetness of life with another, all may thrive. She brings attention to the rich bounty that nature provides. She visits her garden and the wild places often and shares her knowledge freely with her people. Sweetgrass grows best in community with other prairie land plants. She understands, as Robin Wall Kimmerer writes in Braiding Sweetgrass, sweetgrass flourishes when it's harvested and declines when it is not. The curandera of earth tends to land out of a heart overflowing. She says, thank you, thank you, thank you. People are drawn to her grounded, steady presence. Her counsel brings faith and inspires prosperity. That's fantastic energy to be in. And then Scenic Jasper, changes of scenery. Scenic Jasper comes in an assortment of colors, patterns, and textures, bringing to the mind the surface of a topographical globe. It urges you to explore new horizons, especially if you feel bored or stuck in a rut. Perhaps it's time to do some traveling, change jobs, move to a different residence, or simply try something new. It can bring fresh energy into your life. Affirmation, a change of scenery helps me have a fresh outlook and can even help me grow as a human being. This is early August, so I feel like this is either, the end of summer vacations for a lot of families. This also could mean, a lot of college kids starting school, and this is the time that they start to move in. So, and that's talking about transformation, a lot of change of scenery, that type of thing. Then we have the blue moon, which is the later full moon in August. Number 11, that's twin flame number. Passion, rise up high, inflame my purpose, reach the sky. So, definitely passion coming in the end of August. So, the universe wants to help you restart the fire of passion in an important area where you may have lost direction and motivation. It doesn't have to be in a relationship. It can mean towards projects and things that you once used to be passionate for. Dreams and desires are not to be suppressed within a soulful, enchanted life. They are to be lived. When we give them life, we live more fully in return. When you cast this magical spell, you will be reunited with a powerful moment of ignition and feel once again on track, moving towards beautiful goals and dreams. Sorry, my eye. Okay. So, you're supposed to anoint a candle with frankincense and 1 drop of orange oil. Then you can dress your candle with any herbs or anything that you feel is meaningful, but then light it and keep it burning for 9 minutes. During this time, gaze into the flame and feel it connect with your internal flame. Chant, Rise passion, rise up high, inflame my purpose, reach the sky. Let my power surge once again into the world, I'll win, I'll win. By the power of 3x3, as I do will, so mote it be. And when you feel your inner flame burning high again, blow out the candle and make a wish. Beautiful. Then we've got the 7 of Oak. I literally just turned to the 7s. Live by the rhythms of the earth. Work slowly and steadily toward your goal. Plant for the generations to come. So this is talking about planting a seed for other things to come. Knowing nature is key is to knowing thyself. Your legacy is intertwined with moss and trees. Oaks are slow-growing, long-lived sovereigns of the land. Like the oak, you have worked hard and gathered your rewards. When it's time to build your future, listen for the call of the earth. Oaks grow only about 1 foot per year. Be patient. Trust your vision to manifest in its own time. Furniture made from oak wood is durable and hardy. Have faith in your work. The fruits of your labor will last forever, will last beyond your lifetime. Look to the pace of nature for guidance. The seasons will give you direction. So this is the blue moon, end of August going into September, which is the fall. So it is the change of seasons. Interesting, because it is the fall with all the oak leaves falling there. Very cool. Then you've got Hawk's Eye for higher perspective. Hawk's Eye facilitates a bird's eye view that helps you rise above a situation and see things from a higher perspective. Don't let things ruffle your feathers, but see how you have drawn them into your life through the law of attraction. Additionally, the blue-black sheen of Hawk's Eye protects you from the evil eye. I don't have it right here in front of me. I have Hawk's Eye. It's really cool, actually. So your affirmation is, I see things from a higher perspective. I realize that there are no accidents and that we attract everything to us through cause and effects. Very cool. All right. Then we've got for September the full harvest moon, beauty number 4. I have a form which is divine. I allow what is within to shine. You hear rattling behind me. It's my bunny. He wants out. The universe wants you to know that being beautiful is a natural outcome of believing in the beauty that already exists within you. It is about letting go of the critical gaze that you may have developed, the stereotypes that surround us all, and knowing that within you is beauty. This spell will reconnect your inner beauty with your outer self, thus reconnecting your inner and outer selves. You will look upon your own divine form with sincere love and respect. You will become beautiful by knowing that beauty is present within and always will be within you. Beauty spell. So you're supposed to stand naked in front of a mirror and just gaze at yourself and really study yourself. You can also on your altar charge a little jasmine oil blended with base oil, and then you can use that to anoint your skin. Make sure that you have a base oil so you don't burn your skin. Keeping your energy intact, run yourself a bath and pour the oil that you charged on your altar also into the tub. While you bathe, chant, beauty my soul, beauty my form, beauty my face, at night, at dawn, beauty at birth, beauty at rest, beauty when life puts me to the test. I have a form which is divine. I allow what is within to shine, and by the power of 3x3, as I do will, so mote it be. Beautiful. I wasn't really intending to do all of the chants for every single one of the months, but some of these are really good. So then we have the Adelita of Fire. Adelitas are, I want to say these are the warriors. Pretty sure. Yeah, they're the warriors. So the Knight of Fire, Knight of Wands, basically, is very in and out type energy, but very passionate. And it's towards relationships, but also things that you're passionate about, like jobs or, projects and things like that. It's a lot of energy, a lot of vigor, And The Adelita of Fire fiercely defends her passion and her rights. Like the warm, stimulating medicine of cayenne pepper, she is bold and relentless in her advocacy. She vows to protect folk traditions. She knows that access to this ancient remedy may be threatened. She is determined to honor the ancestors by keeping the people's medicine available to all. She is inspired by countless teachers who have freely shared information with her as she has learned about herbal medicine. She fights for the integrity of the community by passing on what has been given to her. She inspires others to follow her lead. So I feel like, man, this is talking about beauty within. This is like that personal power, that really like beautiful inner energy, and that like that inner warrior within. Like I just heard she has a lot of spunk in her. Now this can obviously apply to guys too, but man, this is like gorgeous energy there. I know we're already at an hour, but we're almost done here. So then we've got black tourmaline, protection. Black tourmaline is a protection stone. It deflects harmful vibrations from electromagnetic frequencies and helps remove the damage caused by psychic attacks and negative spells. Black tourmaline calms fear and promotes a sense of safety and security. It also releases obstacles and blockages so you can move forward on your path. Affirmation: I am safe, I am secure, I walk with a shield of protection wherever I go. I love that. Okay, so then for the October full Hunter's Moon, we have number 37, fertility. Let all take root, seed and sprout, let new life be all about. Figure out where I'm at here. So, if the spell, okay, the universe would love to help you start and nurture a new project. I was saying new project if it's not an actual new life. Maybe even a new life. Take your time and cast the spell without fear. You'll be working with the energies that govern growth and new life, and these fertile powers will adore helping you. The new life is their purpose. The chant is, Mother Goddess, I call on thee to bring me to fertility. Let all take root, seed and sprout, let new life be all about. For this wish bring me your power, let my dream come to flower. Let my life bring to birth, this dream I ask in reverence and mirth. And by the power of 3 by 3 as I do will, so mote it be. Beautiful. Then, yeah, the Ten of Swords. I'm going to look up this one because I love the definitions and in the Herbcrafters Tarot. It's not as brutal as like the regular, Rider-Waite Tarot can traditionally be. So this talks about compost your plans and allow new ideas to sprout. So we were just talking about fertility and new things sprouting. This is talking about compost your plans and allow new ideas to sprout. Breaking down leads to renewed fertility. Oh my gosh. Fertility was just mentioned in a separate card. Let your studies lie fallow, replenish, and begin again. So this is all talking about a brand new cycle. Renewal follows release. You have reached your limit. Alfalfa is planted to restore worn out, degraded, and fallow land. Rest and replenish so your experiences can take flight. Take a break and spend some time in reflection to refresh your love of learning. Alfalfa is among the oldest of healing foods. You have the wisdom of the ancients within you. Sift through your knowledge and let go of the pieces that do not resonate. Do not be afraid to use the scythe on what you have grown. Alfalfa adds nutrients to the soil as it breaks down what you leave behind, enriches new growth. Oh my gosh, guys. This is super cool. Like, in order to have this new fertility, you have to break down the old, the past. I was saying that earlier, making room, by letting go of stuff, right? This is talking about composting it. That's what the Ten of Swords energy is. And then we've got Turritella agate, boundaries. Turritella agate has snail shells embedded in the crystal. Snails are soft and vulnerable, but their shell offers them protection and the ability to set boundaries. Are there people in your life that constantly drag you down and drain your energy? If so, set boundaries or disengage from spending time with them. Affirmation, I value my time and energy. I spend time with positive people and do things that uplift my soul. I feel like this is exactly what you have to cut out during the month of October. Is people that drain your energy, people that drain your soul. You compost that energy and you begin a new cycle. Oh, I love that so much. I cannot believe those two separate cards use the same word. That's cool. That's how you know it's clarified, right? Very, very cool. All right, now we're going to look at, we've got November. We're almost done, guys. We're almost there. The November full Beaver Moon. And I love this card so much. Number 43, Harvest. That's what November is all about, right? Harvest. It's Thanksgiving. As the waves of the ocean are infinite, as the trees in the forest grow tall, let my work now bring me to harvest. I am ready to receive my all. I love it. I know this one is long. I hope there's like those of you, if you guys are still watching this at this point, let me get a comment. Like, drop a comment. Say, hey, I'm still here. Okay, Harvest. The universe is telling you that the time is coming for the results of all your words, action, and thoughts to manifest in the world. What you shall sow, or what shall sow as you have reaped. What will your harvest be? You more than anyone now know how you have lived and what will be. Your destiny is why is this so hard to read today? Your destiny is so very much your own creation. This spell will help you to bring out the very best of the coming harvest, make any necessary adjustments, and learn quickly so that harvests shall be a time of bounty from this time forth. So when the feeling is strong within you, oh, okay, I'm sorry. You're going to need 3 silver coins, some seeds, 2 green candles, neroli oil, gold thread, and a piece of orange fabric. Enough to, or a little pouch. Just put it in a pouch. So you put everything together. You light the candles and anoint the candles. And then place them back in their holders. As you light them, chant 3 times. As the waves of the ocean are infinite, as the trees in the forest grow tall, let my work now bring me to harvest. I am ready to receive my all. Listen, guys, with any of these chants and incantations, if you have any questions about them at all and you want to know exactly details on them, reach out to me. All of my information is below in this video. Just send me an email and say, hey, it was for the month of whatever. I want to know what that spell was, and I'll send you the details. Okay. All right, I will try my best, at least. If I'm like super bogged down, you'll have to like maybe email me twice. I don't know. But we shall see. Okay. This is beautiful. It's talking about, okay, so this is talking about everything coming into fruition. Then we've got the High Priestess that's clarifying this. Now, the High Priestess, she's the keeper of all secrets. She's the mystic of the tarot deck. She's the tarot card reader. Just saying. But she's also very intuitive, right? So she trusts her intuition. She trusts her gut. She knows that if she follows her intuition and her gut, that, you know, the universe is always going to be, is going to take care of her in that way, right? She also can see things, see into the future. And I feel like she knows that, like, just like it was saying about the harvest, you know, when you harvest and you do it the correct way, you know that you're going to have bountiful harvests in the future, seeing that into the future coming. And that's energy of the High Priestess. When you do it right and you're doing it correctly, you know that what's going to come in for you is going to be abundant as well. She knows exactly how to get it done. She has those deep-rooted secrets within her, years of ancient wisdom. You know, I love that. I feel like you're going to be in this powerful energy, and you're also going to have these downloads of energetic wisdom too. And then Fancy Jasper, self-worth. Fancy Jasper comes in a beautiful blend of colors: green for the heart chakra, stimulating self-love, and the warm colors of the lower chakra for self-empowerment. Fancy jasper helps you to release feelings of inadequacy and lack of self-worth. It restores a sense of self-respect by quieting the critical voice inside. Fancy jasper helps you value the beautiful, special person that you are. Affirmation: I embrace my individuality and honor my worth. That is November. Last but not least, the 13th moon of 2023. It's the full cold moon. And probably one of my favorite card spreads, or stacks so far, which is the last one. Number 13, the 13th moon of the year. Energy: a light inside my fire divine. Energy fill me, make me shine. Let's see what this says. As my bunny tries to escape behind us. We need energy to live our fullest potential, and while our energies can ebb and flow, if we find ourselves consistently low, we can begin to find life overwhelming, especially at the end of the year. This magical spell will reconnect you with the infinite energies of the universe and allow you to draw from this vast and endless well, so that you are revived, replenished, and ready to live fully once again. It is see this as a helping hand from the universe, the natural world, and the elementals. They are showing you that in order to live well, you must reconnect with the source of energy for all of humanity, that is, nature and the planet herself. So, definitely reach out to me. There's a large list of ingredients to do like an altar type ritual. But basically the chant, the incantation, is Prana Orca Nuafri Chi. I am now glowing with energy. Source, bring me to this power. Allow your blessings on me to shower. A light inside my fire divine. Energy fill me, make me shine. And by the power of 3 by 3, as I do will, so mote it be. That's beautiful. Already just saying that made me feel like more powerful. I know that sounds crazy, but seriously. So then we've got the 4 of fire, which is more like very powerful energy. Obviously fire, it's Wands fire, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. But this talks about foundation, like 4 corners of the 4 corners of structure. And let's see what this says. So elder, make a little magic. I love this. Okay, so make a little magic, stir up a special ceremony. Holy helpers guide you and lend you power. Honor the beings who guard the liminal places. A wand is being crafted on the table, brimming with activity. Potions, plants, and yarn are scattered about. Berries spill out of a wooden bowl. A fire glows inside a wood stove, and an embroidered pillow of Guadalupe rests on a rocking chair draped in silk scarves. The room is cozy and full of light. Create a safe space to make a little magic. Elder provides protection from stormy weather to create creatures and tender plants. I can't even talk. Elder provides protection from stormy weather to small creatures and tender plants. It is a striking hedgerow plant steeped in mystical lore. Invoke the aid of the holy helpers like the crone who lives within the elder tree, guarding the portal between the land of the living and the realm of the dead. She appears in the frothy white blossoms of summer and the dark berries of fall. Practical magic arts and move between the worlds. Honor the old ones. Elderberry syrup is a sweet remedy that heals a body weakened by invaders. Build a foundation that will sustain your work so you can create the life you desire. Okay, gosh. It took forever for me to read that first off, but this is a picture of elderberry. Black elderberry is amazing. I use it anytime I start to feel under the weather. If you've never used it, I highly suggest that you go to Vitamin Shop or your local pharmacy or natural store. They sell it at farmers markets even. But sambucus or elderberry. That's what it's called. And this stuff is amazing for your immune system, especially in the month of December, full cold moon. Everybody's getting sick, colds, whatever. You're around family and stuff like that. It's always good to boost up your immune system. So this is calling in it. But it's also a very, just like I was saying, very magical. And this is a month of magic. Especially around the full cold moon, it's a great time to manifest, specifically for what's coming for the year ahead, 2024. So I love that we got this card. It talks about stability, foundation as well, and just, really setting root to those magical practices that, help you manifest what's yet to come. I love this. It's beautiful energy for December. And then we've got, to finish it off, Moss Agate Nature. Moss Agate helps you to connect with the nature spirits and earth devas. It reminds you to take a walk in the park, explore the woods, or take up gardening. Carrying moss agate brings balance, harmony, and the feeling of wholeness. Tucked in plant boxes, it helps ailing plants thrive and flowers bloom. Health-wise, moss agate speeds up recovery and counteracts illness. Okay, so the second time illness has been brought up, definitely go and get your elderberry and go grab your moss agate. Because definitely in the month of December, I feel like there could be a lot of people, just having colds, sickness, flu, the normal stuff that goes around. But this is going to help with that. Affirmation: to replenish my soul, I take time to connect with nature. Get out into nature. Don't stay cooped up inside. And have a fantastic 2023. You guys, this is what I have for the 13 moons. I am the Cannastrologer. Thank you so much for spending almost an hour and a half of your time with me. If you really like what you saw, if you have any questions about it all, and you want to know more, drop your comments below or reach out to me via email. I've got all of my information in the description below, where you can also check out the decks that we used. I might even have written out just the basic written out card versions of all of this. I'm not sure. I'll see if I can timestamp it for you. That said, as you know, it's Together We Grow. I do weekly readings. I do all kinds of other readings. And so I look forward to you guys continuing to follow me on this channel. Make sure that you like, share, subscribe, hit that little notification bell below, and you can get updates of my upcoming videos and content too. I hope you have a fantastic 2023. Enjoy all 13 moons. And I hope that this helps with your manifestation of them as well. All right, y'all. I'll see you on the flip side. Peace.